Routine Shadow Burst giving another deck update profile. It's been a while since I've done it, but in a sense, I built 2 decks just to see which one I would like to take up on. This one's a work in progress. Maybe it will be competitive, maybe not. The other one is very competitive, and that's probably the one I'll take to regionals come February. But we'll see what happens. So here we go. My Evilsaur deck, 3 Serato. Basically, the beaters of the deck, also the searchers, kind of like Stratos. When they kill something. 3 Westlow because they summon out an Evilsaur and also giving it its effect. In a sense. We have 3 Yugioh. Basically the tribute and special summon, also getting another one out as quickly as possible for your rank 4 plays or your rank 3 plays, depending. These guys are the Foolish Burial. Also, they're flip face up. I can special summon an Eviltile, which is also good. Basically, giving me my rank 3 plays. Mostly. We have 3 Volcano. These are the Wolf Bark, if you will, if it's special by an Eviltile monster out of the deck. Okay. We have 3 Jerk Guaiba, dual terminal, mind you. The reason why Jerk Guaiba is so good is because when he destroys an opponent's monster, you special another Guaiba out, then you go into your rank 4 plays, just so you can take down the competition, but I'm still working on it. We got 2 Diplo, I should say. These are the Initial Space Typhoons of the deck. We have 3 Evil Force and spell cards. Tribute, special and Evilsaur, kind of like Yugioh combo, win-win. This is a new addition I did, Circle of the Fire Kings. I did 3 of these. Reason is because a lot of fires come out really good, in a sense, just giving you the ability to replay something. If you don't want a level 3 out there, you get an Evilsaur at a graveyard and start, making extra plays, extra damage, things of that nature. So I thought that was really good. I probably will throw in a I'll throw in a Garunix just so I could despite it, but I'll see about that. 2 Evo Diversity. Again, the add to hand, kind of like Rhoda. I might use Fossil Dig, but I like Evo Diversity a little bit. Dark Hole, Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal is really good, taking out the level 4s and making your level 4 plays. 3 Evo Singularity, because Salt is just amazing. So I figured why not use these, bring an Eviltile out, an Evilsaur, special summon, and Xyz, any Xyz you want. So you can bring out Solda, which is really cool. 2 of these things, reason is you bring back a Eviltile monster and you start playing Evil Force on it, you get in your special summons, because it does not matter if it's a dinosaur anymore. It just makes that play for you. 2 Wabuku, just to keep your monsters on board if they're destroyed by battle. Threatening Roar, so they don't go into battle phase. Ojama Trio, good for the cool 4 plays, in a sense, or just putting field presence on your opponent's side of the field before he goes off. Also, a Serato kills these, inflict 300 while searching, which I thought was a cool idea. And 1 Compulse. So still, it's a work in progress. Still working on it, maybe bottomless trap hole and things like that, but it's just a friendly way of playing, just in case I want to play my main deck. Alright, for the extra deck, for this deck, Dalka, 3 of them, and mind you, these are Secret First Dead, which is cool. 3 Lagia, and again, these are Ultimate First Dead, which is really cool too. See the texture on those. 2, 3, and these are like the Solemn Judgment of the deck. The Dalka are the effect Veiler during anybody's turn, which is really good, and a Breakthrough, plus a beater. 2 Solda, just because Solda is amazing. Play Dark Hole, clear board, he stays on board while he has materials on it. Plus, if your opponent tries to special summon something, you just immediately destroy it. And the Pendulum Summon being out there, and it counts as 1 summon, Solda's perfect. We got 3 Zen mains. These are Secret First Dead, mind you. In a sense, I like Zen mains due to the fact that it's just so good. Plus, Zen maintenance in here will be amazing, even better. And I need to go get my Zen Mayos and things, just so I can play that out. And lastly, Ragna Zero, just because it's Ragna Zero. So there's the Eviltile deck. Really fun deck to play. Still working on it, but in a sense it's cool. We got Satellar Knights here, which is the deck I'm planning to take to regionals just to play around with. In a sense, everybody knows this deck like the back of their hand. 3 to nab, or I should say Satellar Knight Stratos. Then we have Satellar Knight Wolfbark. We have Satellar Knight Foolish Burial. We have Satellar Knight Pollux, which just does everything. 2 Honest, because honestly, who wouldn't use it? We have 1 Satellar Knight Alsham. Sham is kind of like the Inflict 1,000, or he's the Satellar Knight Cowboy, in my opinion. Because anytime you summon, Inflict 1,000. For the spell cards, we got 3 Reinforced of Marauding Captain. Basically, just give you the opinion, start thinning out the deck. 3 Mystical Space Kabooms, just for space, and to neg out opponents' spells, traps, and the pendulum monsters. 1 to Mind Control, because it's really good, whatever you do. 1 Soul Charge. You only pay a minimum of 1,000 just to clear board and make it way for everything. 1 Rajiki, because it's good. 1 Satellar Knight Skybridge. Reason is you just bring out all the bigger ones that you want to start activating on and just start negging your opponent really good. Plus it just gets rid of the dead field that you have. If it's like Alsham out on the board, put it back in the deck for something better. 1 Snatch Steal again. Snatch Steal is just amazing. Glad it's back. I like taking opponents' monsters, using it for materials, or just swinging with it, hoping I can just, take out the 1,000 for Alsham, which is cool. And for the traps, Satellar Nova, or Satellar Knight, or Satellar Nova Infernity Barrier, which is basically what it's called. It's really good. We got 2 called Haunted, which is good for zombies. No, I was kidding. Bringing back monsters. This guy is really good too, because it brings back a monster. Doesn't care if it's a Satellar Knight or an effect. It becomes a worm, but you still have that light attribute to start exeing, which is cool. I like it. 2-dimensional prison. I'm about to put it to 3, but I think 2 is good for right now. 2 Vanity's Emptiness, because it's $30. Why not? Bottomless Trap Hole. Trinity. This. As a funny card, I do in Ceasefire. Ceasefire is really good. I actually like it because I can flood the board. If my opponent still has a couple of monsters, especially if I'm in a Satellar build, start not activating effects and inflicting damage to them as much as possible before they start getting out their big plays. So this is an if between players, but for me, I really like it. Plus it wins me games when I can neg my opponent's board. Alright, and for the extra deck, of course, Evil Swarm Exciton, 2 Deltaros. Reason is Deltaros is because he's good. We call him Satellar Knight Del Tacos because he's just that good. Anytime I normal or special summon a monster, my opponent can't do nothing to stop it. Plus, I can pop 1, which is cool. And if he's sent to the graveyard, I can special another Satellar Knight from the deck or from my hand, which is also good to thin out the deck. He's really good on monster board, also search and special. So cool. 2 Trigger. This guy's just butt fuck amazing. Excuse my French there. But for Trigger, bouncing things back to the hand is what I need, especially fusions, pendulums, just so I can make my plays later and start negging my opponent's hand just by using this. Really good, really. Wish he was a little stronger, but 21 just seems to be amazing right now. And with Honest at 2, this is where it comes in. This is where it's at. 1 Constellar Knight Omega, because he's Omega. 1 Gandiva for those Burning Abyss players who like to use certain monsters to bring out, especially using Tour Guide's effect. Gandiva just negs them with the 1 monster, and having Soul Drain out really just shuts them down, including Shadal's too. I like that. 1 Tsukiyomi. Reason I'm using Tsukiyomi is because of the fact that Tsukiyomi just is only good for hands. That's it. Only good for hands. Like if you just have 1 card left in the hand, drop it, draw 2. Free draw. 1 Gaga Cowboy, because Cowboy's win condition, plus he's ulti. Love it. one Honor Art because it's my control with a purpose. One pallet Dynamo. Probably gonna put in Rhapsody as soon as I get one. Super rare, of course, and he's somewhat an okay. He sends my opponent's attack to 0. Plus, if he dies, I draw a card. Kind of an out. And then last but not least, again, rank to 0 because cool ports. So that's deck profiles. I'll show my folder in just a second. All right, take care, guys.